Here we go. Okay, everyone. Welcome. Hopefully we are all up and running and ready to go. Anyone that is in the stream, please, if you would just send me a little message, just let me know that everything is looking good at the moment and sounding good.
I'll do it for you.
Yes, perfect. Thank you very much, Nadim. Are you going to be our driver on the ground?
Yes,
Good
as
man.
always, as
Good
always.
man, as always. Yeah, exactly. You're going to give us track conditions
It's
right
working,
now.
it's working. Yep.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Let's bring it up on the phone as well because extra viewers is flipping awesome. So, here we go then. Round 4 here in Tier 2. We are looking at intermediate conditions to kick off the session. So we are just waiting on the drivers now, preparing themselves to leave the box.
Actually, it's just still loading up, but
No problem at all.
yeah. Looks like Peter doesn't want to load up.
Ooh. Thankfully now, the game does have a timeout, so even if someone does take a long time to load,
Yeah, we have 50
time it out.
minutes till it starts automatically.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not minutes, seconds.
Seconds. Yeah. I thought that's what you meant. Yeah. So Singapore is one of those interesting races where they race at night. Singapore, the first track to do so, way back. I can't even remember when was the first night race. It was a very long time ago. So drivers will be racing under the lights here tonight, which is going to be very interesting indeed. So let's keep an eye out then for who decides to go out first. So looks like we have got a Haas, then one of the first drivers to venture out onto the track. Singapore generally ends up one of the longest races on the calendar due to a combination of it being such a long lap and a very slow speed track as well. And to have the wet conditions here as well means that it's even more of a test for the drivers, more of an endurance test than anything else. At 50% length, the race can tend to run over 1 hour. So Tech looks like he's just trying to get some heat into those tires, prepping for his lap. Let's use that Nadim go for now. So Nadim going to be the first one then to attempt the lap for us.
Yay! I'm on Phoenix. I'm on TV.
Yes.
Let's go, Mom.
Yeah, look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Look, Mom, I'm on
Exactly.
TV.
Exactly. And talking about being on TV, we're going to go on board with Nadim for this lap, so he better not do anything silly. Here we go. Flick the car then into the final corner. Get a good run onto the main straight. Little bit of a wheel spin there. Very short pit straight here. We're going to brake just before the 100 meter board and flick the car right into left into turn 2, and then it's a right into this hairpin of turn 3. careful on the traction on the exit. As we then go for a high-speed right turn for turn 5. And then onto one of the longest straights here that isn't even straight. And into the hard braking zone then as we go into the tight technical section of Sector 2. Brake into one of the slowest corners on the track. And then a sweep left. As we look at the skyscrapers in the background, absolutely beautiful. Then where the old Singapore Sling used to be, right there. Flick the car right, then we come over the Anderson Bridge as far as I remember it being called, and then into another tight left hairpin this time as we get onto one of the only other straights on this circuit. Beautiful taking chance here. Brake before 100 before flicking the car right, avoid the wall on the outside. You want to run the car out as wide as you can without hitting the wall. And then a tricky braking zone here because you're turning left as you brake. Then a flick right, left as we head up, and we're about to head underneath the tunnel, underneath all the spectators, and then we take a right hand turn before coming back then around right left, and we pin it, flick a left in through the final corner, and we come across the line, and it is a 53.4 for Nadeem. So that is first blood drawn, and Stu then puts in a 54.5 to go P2. Ghost Rider with a 53.9. We're going to start to see the times really coming in now. Explain going to be the next one across the line, but is invalidated. So that is not going to stick. Dan then is going to come across the line and pops it in P2 with a 53.8. Good lap time there. Quinn's up next. 57.1. Probably not a representative lap time from him. He could definitely do better than that. We know he's got the pace. Rob unfortunately invalidates on the final corner, so that will not stand. Tech bailing into the pit lane there as Med starts another lap.
Wow, what a great lap I did.
Yeah, that is a very good lap indeed. How did that feel for you, Nadeem? What are the conditions like out there?
I mean, they're wet, but it feels nice. I've got a nice setup on. It feels smooth. It doesn't feel oversteery, understeery. So hopefully we get a good race. And my engineer just told me that the track is gonna dry up. So
okay, excellent. And we've just seen an Alpine has spun out of the final corner. Sorry to cut across you there, Nadeem, but Lava, while preparing his lap, spins out of the final corner. So that will be it from him as Nadeem then boxes. So he's taken the advice of his engineer. And Stu goes P1 with the 53.2. Good lap time there from Stu. We're going to start to see lap times come down now. Jas crosses the line. It's not a valid time, so he's not going to be on the leaderboard just yet. Neither is Explained. Tech just coming out of the pits, still on inter tires. So Peter F now in P2 as well. And there's a Ferrari struggling in Sector 2. And oh, Peter F disqualified for going the wrong way. It looks like over the Anderson Bridge. He has something's happened and he's tried to right the car, but unfortunately, the game disqualified him, which is not ideal. Oh, look at that! Absolutely beautiful McLaren livery. That is Just gorgeous. What do you guys think of the McLaren livery? Please pop it into chat. Let us know. Definitely one of my favourite McLaren liveries over the past couple of years. I don't like the fact that it is tied to cryptocurrency, but hey, that is the way things are these days. So Dan then, one of the first drivers just putting on the softs, looking to see how it's going to look. We see a Red Bull.
Definitely not ready. It's definitely not ready.
Interesting. We see a Red Bull leaving the pits with the intermediate tires on. It is Rob. So Rob definitely thinks it's not ready yet. Still 9 minutes to go in the session though. You want to be hitting the track at the right time. Explained with the 51.4. Goes on pole. What can Tech do? Tech invalidated his lap, so it's not going to be anything for now. Quen then is next to pit. Then we're going to see Med has invalidated and does box as well.
It definitely feels a bit lighter now on track, but it's definitely not close to being dry yet.
Interesting. So our man on the ground then telling us that it is still Inter's conditions for now. Ghost Rider going very slow. And he's probably just letting drivers pass him for now. Lava then with the 50.3 goes pole for now. And Nadeem spins out of the final corner. That is front wing gone. Flicks the car back around. Needs to be careful he doesn't block the track here. Gets away again. So that is unfortunate.
Oh, Med is doing some insane laps.
He is indeed, but he's still down in P4 at the moment. He's got a 51.5 on right now. Pull the 50.3. As Ghost Rider, unfortunately, invalidates his lap right at the start. We have a yellow flag in sector 2 here.
Oh my god, somebody
yeah,
did it into
absolutely massive crash here.
Sharp.
Yeah, Sharpra, unfortunately, stacking it in the wall.
He just completely missed the corner. He just was straight on. It's lucky that he didn't lose the front wing.
Yeah, indeed. That is a front wing made of Nokias, just like Lewis Hamilton's was in the Singapore Grand Prix. We've got another driver then that is taking a look at the softs. Lava bringing the time down to a 49.1 on these inters. Lap times just falling all the time. We've got 5 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the session. As Jas approaches the line, but backs out of it. So he does then pop into the pits. And Rob then puts in a new pole for a 48.8.
Yeah, the times are going to go down quickly now.
Yeah,
I think
they really are. Tech
almost ready
with the
for
51.5. I think we are getting close. Med is going to continue on this lap at least with Inter tires. Puts in a 51.5.
Yep, it's definitely dry now. The tire telemetries now went from. Now it's going down all the time. Yep.
Wow, okay, interesting. So who's going to be the first one to risk it out there on the soft tires? This is going to be interesting. Lava comes around and bails out of his lap.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait for at least a bit until I go on the track. Make it be as dry as possible.
Yep, exactly. You want to be hitting the track at the very last second if you can. Gives you the absolute best chance to set the best lap time, but then the pressure is extraordinarily high. So it's going to be interesting to see how the drivers deal with it tonight. And we have our first driver who is going out on the soft tyres. Explained, the Haas driver is going to give it a go. Everyone else just waiting for that. So we'll just keep an eye on Explained for the moment. Med then 46.3 at the top. That is still on the intermediate tyres though. DRS has now been enabled. That usually signals the switchover point. So we've got a lot of drivers now who are heading out on track. A lot of drivers that might miss out. Med might be one of the drivers that actually misses out on being able to get in and set a tire.
Wait, is he not in?
On softs. He's still out there on the intermediate tires. So
no.
he
He's
might
not
have
gonna make
left
it.
this a little bit too late.
What is Jas doing? He just blocked the pit and exit.
Ooh, if he did, put it in reports, please.
Okay, that's weird.
So Explained is gonna be first. Let's see what kind of delta he has in the first sector. It's gonna be quick. Activates the DRS for the first time this session. And it's minus 2.7 already. Track is insanely quick right now. Explained comes around the hairpin and approaches the second sector timing line. 7.4 second improvement.
Jas has done a Rosberg.
Oh, so he has. He's driven straight into the wall there. So that might be it for Jas. He might not be able to get the settle lap time here. So Explained approaches the line. What kind of time is it going to be? It's a 39.3. So he's going to be on pole for now. We're going to go on board with the next driver that was starting their hot lap on softs. That is Semidan. What kind of time is it going to be? It looks like it was an invalid time. Maybe he's only starting his hot lap, actually. Stu is the next valid one then. 8.1 second improvement. Looks like a Haas Something's happened in the first sector. It's a 12-second improvement up to a 39.8. Ghost Rider with the 39.0. And Sharpra and Quinn's up here battling on track in the middle of quali. I'm not quite sure who's on a hot lap or not, but this is going to be interesting. So Sharpra setting a 43.0 and Quinn's up with a 40.8. Potentially having been held up by the Alfa Romeo here. Really unfortunate. Lava giving it all he's got. 7-second improvement so far. Flicks it round the final corner, but he drops it! Oh! That could very well have been a pole lap. He reverses it over the line for a 40.2. Oh, Nadeem has also dropped it. So he's going to lose out on setting a dry lap time. Rob just narrowly misses several drivers to pop it on pole with a 38.9.
Everybody's spun in the last corner.
Yeah, and everyone's struggling to get it facing the right way. They need to get out of the way. And Med then doesn't set a great lap time either. Jas fails to set a good lap time. Let's see.
I would have had pole if I didn't mess up.
What can Stu do? Can Stu make an improvement? He's got a second bite at this. He can't. And neither can... neither can Explain because he's spun at the final corner. So, wow. Oh, wow. What an end to quality.
Everybody spun.
That is absolutely insane.
That's so weird. What happened?
Yeah, absolutely no idea. That was a crazy end to qualifying.
That was weird. That was really weird. I think everybody did the same exact thing because it usually doesn't spin you out there.
Yeah, indeed.
But, oh, on P11, brilliant.
Interesting. So, Nadeem, one of the ones that failed to set a representative lap time on those soft tires, as well as Med and Jas, who also failed to set a soft tire lap. So, we go to the race then with Rob and Ghost Rider on the front row, followed by Explained and Stu. So Red Bull is in prime position here. Alpine, although they have dominated the early part of the season, are going to struggle here today. You could argue they are quite a bit out of position. So here we go, and as you can see, the session is very wet. So all drivers then will be starting on the wet tires, the blue wet tires.
Let's drop the fuel down to as much as minimum as possible.
So Nadeem then going for the underfueling strat. Generally,
I'm gonna go risky. Wow. I'm going for a dry setup.
Dry setup.
Yes. So in later stage, so we can get a absolute banger at the end. Hopefully we don't spin. Let's just not spin first.
That is a very valid point indeed.
Let's get a few positions on the start, and then we'll see. Last time around, yesterday, I went from P9 to P3, so I'm hoping the same thing happens to here as well.
Please
don't
dive bomb the entire grid like Monza.
Oh yeah, well that was on a keyboard. So
yeah, that is true. Whereas now we're on the super powerful controller, aren't we? So here we go then. Rob leads us. Yes, indeed. Rob leads us away from the grid. And
it's good to have Med in front of me. That's going to be interesting.
Yep, that's going to be spicy indeed. So, this is Rob making his debut in Tier 2 for this season. So, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him today. And Ghost Rider is going to want to capitalize on this. Hopefully, he can have a bit better luck today. Ghost Rider, unfortunately, can tend to catch quite a lot of bad luck. So we're hoping today he gets a good spell of luck and can have a nice, clean race today.
My engineer said the lane is gonna get lighter soon.
Interesting.
Already,
Interesting.
it's a formation lap.
So I wonder, could we be on Inters extremely early?
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get to Inters anytime soon, but
Let's see.
just hoping I don't get the tire cold glitch.
Yep. If you park correctly, generally it looks like it works fine.
Because you do not want to be starting on cold tires in the wets.
Exactly. So, no real need to take a look at the tire data today, because it's going to be all the same. But we're going to bring it up anyway, because still an interesting bit of information. We'll be able to see when someone decides to stop. In fact, maybe for the first few laps, we will keep an eye on position change, since all the tires are the same. So Rob then parks up in his grid slot. We're going to keep an eye on him. Actually, let's go a bit further back so that we can see the whole grid. So here comes Peter F then, comes around to line up on the grid. Several drivers getting disqualified for being out of position there. That could trigger the reset.
As well.
Yeah.
No.
And here we go, 5 red lights, and question mark, away we go. Bit of a delay there. Looks like an okay start for the Red Bull, but an incredible start for the Mercedes, as Lava gets pinched on the inside of turn 1. Explained, going very wide. There's a yellow flag already. Tech looks like something has happened back there. Also, the Ferrari of Quen's up. Something has happened too. We will take a look back there eventually. So Semi-Dan, unfortunately, getting a 5-second penalty. And yeah, the Haas still struggling, it looks like, and is down behind the Ferraris now. Lava diving down the inside of Explained, but doesn't make the pass. And Tech then does retire from the session. So unfortunately, has not been able to get a lap under his belt. So that is all we'll see from the Haas for today. But his teammate up in P3 is doing well. Let's talk about the big winner from the start, Med, who is up in P5. So now, despite having a relatively poor qualifying session compared to their previous results, Alpine are looking very strong here, P4 and 5. And as we tend to see, Nadim also having an absolutely electric start, up 4 positions into P7. So he's doing very well as well. And we see a Ferrari has gone straight on and has lost his front wing. So Ferrari then, unfortunately, not having a great race tonight. That is, Quenzup's going to need to box for a new wing. And Rob already pulled 1.7 of a gap. He's doing really well. Peter F then in the pits, assuming that is for a front wing change. And it is. And it looks like his teammate will also be doing the same shortly afterwards. So Med now in front of his teammate Lava. So Med all the way up into P6. Looking very good here. Pace looking extremely strong for Med, the Alpine driver. Can Lava hang on to his gearbox and get pulled through the field, as we see Nadeem taking a little bit of a look at Stu. We're starting to see some trains forming here. Nadeem all over the back of the McLaren, heaping on the pressure here. As Stu goes a touch wide, can Nadeem take advantage? Rob sets a fast lap of 2 minutes. He goes down the inside. Oh, that is extremely close. Stu holds it around the outside for now, but who's going to break latest? Into turn 1. It looks like Nadeem just gets down the inside, but Stu squeezes it on the inside. This is insanely close. They're still side by side, but Nadeem squeezes his way through. And for now, Stu has to give up the
What
position.
a great battle!
Absolutely great stuff, as Jas then muscles his way through on the McLaren. Stu down into P8 then. And he could get caught out by his teammate as well, but doesn't. So holds on to that for now. Explained then, the next driver applying a ton of pressure for P2. Rob is just driving his own race out in front here, absolutely loving life, while Ghost Rider holds up the field. Oh, and Ghost Rider spins it out of the hairpin. I'm not sure if that was contact or if that was self-inflicted, but Ghost Rider down to P9. That then frees Explained, Med and Lava to try and chase down Rob. Oh, that's really unfortunate for Ghost Rider. Thankfully, he's kept it out of the wall so he can carry on. It's going to be quite a long way to the finish here. We're only on lap 3. This is a very, very long race, and you have to concentrate for a long time. Gap at lead, 3.8 for now. And the race just starting to settle down a little bit for the moment. Med sitting very close now to the gearbox of Explained. Haas driver's gotta be feeling the pressure now. But he's keeping it cool. Jas, Stu, and Dan also sitting very close together here in P6. It's going to be interesting to see how this battle goes. What can the McLarens do? For now, it looks like they're a little bit stuck behind Jas. Potentially, they have a little bit more pace than the Red Bull driver. But Jas just keeping it steady for now. It looks like this lead pack has started to drop Lava off. Lava still doing okay, up 2 positions into P4. And Nadim, one of the other big winners, up 6 places, P5.
Ooh.
Ooh, Sharpra, something's happened here. Oh, that's not a good idea. He's reversed right into the barrier, and that's going to cause rear wing damage. Potentially diffuser damage too. So the Alpha is going to be extremely difficult to drive the rest of this race. Rob, 4.3 seconds in the lead now. Still building that gap. And now Nadim on the gearbox of Lava. Alpine's not having it all their way today. Oh, we thought Nadim was going to go for it there, but opts out of it. Absolutely beautiful helicopter shot here as we see Nadim approaching the Anderson Bridge right behind Lava. Doing a good job for the Williams team here. Can he take those points away from Alpine? And Rob yet again with another fastest lap. As the Alpha retiring from this race. Understandably so. He ended up with a lot of rear wing damage that is going to seriously hurt. Hopefully Alpha gets out of the way. It does for the McLarens. Unfortunate that it came out of the pits when it did. Nadim very close now to Lava, but getting a little bit hooked up on some curbs as the pressure screws up another notch. Oh, this could be a good opportunity for Nadeem. Can he get the power down in time? He's going to have to brake later on the outside. He does go around the outside. Does Lava give him the space? He's squeezed up against the wall. Oh, that's very harsh from Lava. But he's not just going to let it go. While Rob gets quicker and quicker out at the front. Ooh, bit drifty McGee from the team. And just as we see Stu, something's happened. He's lost his front wing at some point. So he will be boxing. Let's just check to see what kind of tire he goes on to. Probably a little bit early just yet for.
Oh, Lava's in the wall! Lava's
oh
hit
no!
the wall!
Oh no! What's happened?
I don't know if he has front wing damage, but he's definitely grazed the wall.
It looks like the wing is still intact. But yeah, our man on the ground then letting us know. Lava feeling the pressure as Nadeem goes down the inside. Oh, they're still side by side. Is Nadeem going to get the space around the outside? He does!
Oh, what are these moves that I'm doing on these guys?
What are these moves? So, Alpine then down a position. Lava losing out to Nadeem. Med still can't get through on the Haas though. So, can Nadeem now start to pull up on Med? And Quen's up then is the first car to box onto the intermediate tyres. In P11 it is worth the chance. Oh, and there's a McLaren in the wall in Sector 3. Med sets the fastest lap time as our leader and P2 box. Nadeem also choosing to box as well. So Rob goes on to the intermediate tyres. Let's see what does Explained go on to. He's on the intermediates as well. And our man on the ground, Nadeem, then fancying some intermediate tyres for himself as well. Jas, intermediates. Dan, what's he going to go on to? Intermediates as well. And serves a 5-second time penalty.
Yes,
So, Med and Ghost Rider, two drivers out there, still on wet tires at the front, and then we've got Stu and Peter F. Still choosing to continue on their wet tires.
Well, Med might have lost this now. Is he on wets?
Med is on wets, yep.
Ooh, how much time is he gonna lose now?
It's gonna be interesting to see. What is that gap going to be when Med boxes? Med sets a purple sector too, so he's got pace. But the question is, what sector 2 is Rob going to set? It's even more purple. So, Rob doing a really good job here.
Then I also
Med
said purple.
Does box, and our friend Nadeem then setting purple as well. So, lap times are going to start coming down now. Ghost Rider really struggling to keep it on track now with these with these wet tires. Med now starts to leave the box, but it's not going to be enough as Rob sets a purple Sector 3 rather. Explained is going to be coming out right beside Med. Wow, that is very close. Explained then undercuts, or protects against the undercut rather, and prevents.
What the hell has happened to the other Alpine? He's boxed again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's lost his front wing. Something has happened, Lava. He's ended up having to change his front wing at some point. Also see pit stop from Stu and Peter, who've changed off their wet tires, and away they go again. So interestingly, Rob's lead has been cut down to 3 seconds, so he's lost 2 seconds over these past few laps. But Med also having lost out to Explained. Nadeem now also in absolutely clear air. Ghost Rider's actually done a good job to get himself up into P6. As Quenzup sets fastest lap of the race. As he was the first onto the intermediate tires. Now we're going to see lap times from the leaders. Let's see what time Rob sets. It is a 54.9. Explained goes quicker with a 54.7. Med doesn't improve on it. Neither does Nadeem. So, Explained currently fastest man on track by a tenth or two. And we are 30% through this race, lap 11 of 31. Like I said, this is a very long race indeed. This is going to be all about endurance. So, Explain just taking another little slice out of that lead as Med then sets a purple Sector 2 as he tries to chase down this Haas driver. And Med has the gap now down to 1.1. He's getting very quick out there. So here we go. Let's see what kind of lap time Med's putting in, because he is quick. Explained with a 54.4, and then Med beats it with a 54.3. So times are going to be falling every lap now almost. Oh dear. Streamer Cat attempting to stream for me here. Streamer Cat is become stream. Explained now has the gap down to 2.6 and is extended. Oh, Lava boxing again. Oh, the Alpine driver is really struggling today.
Yeah, after my overtake on him.
Yeah, it is another wing change. and another set of intermediate tires. That's going to put him down. Yeah, P10. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Hopefully he can keep going from there and still try to secure some points. Every point is important in this championship. As we see, a Ferrari somewhere has dropped it in the tunnel underneath the bridge. So that's going to put him a little bit further behind. Rob getting ready to lap him here. Med now within 1 second of explained. And it's going to start just slowly applying that pressure. It's our closest battle on track at the moment, actually. Everyone else quite spread out. So I will just take a momentary break while things have calmed down just a little bit, and Maverick will be back with you shortly. And we are back, so we are here to bring you all of the latest action. Looks like things just keeping steady for now.
It says it's 10 more minutes of light rain.
Okay, so we still have a little bit of time then before we start to see any kind of improvement, which could lead us to the dry tires. Oh no, something's happened to McLaren. There has been a crash into the wall. So Stu may very well need a wing change.
guys in front are gonna have a battle.
Yes, indeed, they're very, very close to each other. 0.7 of a second as Med sets a purple first sector. And has caught up hugely on this lap. So interesting, somewhere along the line here, Stu has ended up losing his full front wing. So unfortunately, the McLaren driver will definitely need to box again to get that repaired. But somehow decides to continue. Although these new generation of Formula One cars, they do have a lot of their downforce that comes from the floor, especially the ground effect. As Lava dives down the inside, and he's got so much more braking power than Stu. But Stu brakes latest around the outside and taps the wall. So that is going to be it from that McLaren and Alpine battle. So Stu carries on for now. Still points available in this race. And after we saw Med getting right on the gearbox of Explained, he's just backed off a little bit again. I wonder, is he playing the tactical game? Or has he just lost pace? I don't think it's Explained that has picked up the pace, because he's actually lost time also to Rob. So Rob now has that gap back up to over 3 seconds. So, when do we think, chat, the dry period is going to come? Stick your guess into the chat. Let's see what you all think.
Looks like Matt has picked up the pace again.
He has indeed. He's back into within 1 second of explained. So I wonder, was he just saving a bit of ERS? Playing the long game?
Could be.
So,
I mean, the gap between me and him has been practically the same for the last 10 laps.
indeed it has.
But if it goes to dries, I have a great advantage because I'm on a dry setup.
Interesting. So, yeah, this is going to get spicy. The team wants it to dry up as early as possible.
Yeah.
There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. Something has happened. Is that... It is Nadeem! Oh, no!
I may have jinxed myself.
Yeah, made a mistake underneath the Anderson Bridge. And unfortunately, that is going to require a pit stop. That's going to let Jas through. Potentially Ghost Rider as well, who's going to be promoted to P5. Might get out ahead of the McLaren of Semi Daniel. As explained then, sets the fastest lap of the race with the 54 3 times now. Starting to fall once again. And we can now see all 3 podium sitters in the one screenshot. That is awesome. Sorry everyone, I just need to pause a moment to get rid of all this garbage. There we go. Unfortunately, we saw some not quite appropriate stuff on the messages. But anyway, back to it. So Nadeem, interestingly, has chosen to carry on with no front wing.
Why not?
Why not? I think the good thing about these cars is that even with front wing damage, they still can maintain a reasonable kind of pace. It's not going to be anywhere near representative.
Absolutely not, but
it maintains position for now at least. And now, Mr. Nadeem really does want it to dry up.
I need it. I need it as fast as possible. How does Jazz get through me? That's the thing.
Yeah, Jazz is going to end up a little bit frustrated here behind Nadim. Oh, can he Max Verstappen it? He can. Taps the Williams driver, which unsettles the car a little bit, but does get the Red Bull driver through. So Jazz now up into P4. So interestingly, the battle at the front here keeps yo-yoing backwards and forwards every time Explained or Med takes a chunk out of the driver in front. He seems to pull it back out again as Rob now sets a 54.0 for the fastest lap of the race so far. And now we're going to see Ghost Rider, who's going to be frustrated by Nadim.
By my big boat.
By your big boat, indeed.
Oh!
That looked like it was a little bit of a tap. I don't think Ghost Rider expected Nadim to be so slow through there. But thankfully, Nadim doesn't lose position.
Don't know what was that, but...
And Ghost Rider choosing to go the long way around to get a good drive out of the corner. And he goes to the inside. Brakes super late. Down the inside of Nadim. Doesn't quite make it stick though. Nadim absolutely hammering that overtake button. Oh no! Ghost ends up losing his front wing on the inside of the hairpin. That's going to need to be looked at post-race, and Ghost Rider is going to retire from the session.
I mean, he tried a stupid move. I don't know what he tried.
And
there's no way he would have made it.
That's interesting. But unfortunately, that is the end of it for Ghost Rider. Lava has decided to go on to the softs already. Rob setting a 51.9. So, Lava, I wonder, is he maybe taking a chance here for his teammate to find out when the switchover point is?
And it's right now.
Interesting.
Could softs go 9 laps?
That is a very good question indeed. And one that Nadim's going to have to work out on his own. As we see then, Jas boxing, Quinn's up, boxing, Nadim boxing as well. Jas does select the softs. Quinn's up mediums. Daniel also making the choice to box. Nadim going on to the softs as well. And let's see what Daniel goes on to the mediums. So here we go. Lava approaching the second sector timing line. It is purple. So it looks like it is about time to switch. Now, the question is, when are the leaders going to box? Are they going to carry on? Or do they stop now? DRS is enabled. Looks like Rob is boxing. He does. As does Explained, as does Med. So all leaders then boxing at the same time. This is going to be a straight fight to the end of the race. Oh, interesting. Rob has gone for the softs. Explained has gone mediums. Med has gone mediums. So Rob will have the advantage in the early stages, but can those softs last long enough? So, Crimson, looks like you were about right. Lap 23. So the gap pretty much maintained in the lead. Stu picking up time penalty for speeding. As Med tries to get a little bit of heat into those tyres. Stu retires from P9. Oh, that's unfortunate. The McLaren driver, he's had enough for today. Peter F then, the last driver to box here. We've got 9 drivers left in the race. 4 retirements so far. And Peter F then, our final driver to box, goes for the mediums. Lava setting fastest lap of the race. He is one of the first drivers. Something is happening. It's Nadim again! Nadim has lost his wing once again. Down at the old Singapore sling. And it goes from an absolutely awesome race to an absolute bottle job. Unfortunately for Nadim. Oh. It looks like if he boxes now, he might still get out ahead of Peter F and only lose 1 position. Might still be able to chase down Sammy Daniel. But still really unfortunate. But here we go, back to the battle at the front. Rob is extending that lead. Gap is now up to 3.7. Explained also extending the gap to Med. So doing a good job there as well. Nadim in the pits for that new front wing. Let's see, does he get out in front of the Ferrari? Not quite, so he's going to have to chase down the Ferrari. Does he get out in front of Lava? And his position to Lava, he does. So, Nadim and Lava go side by side. But Lava has it for now. And Nadim with a good chunk of DRS. He's going to send it round the outside. Is he going to hold on to it? Gets squeezed all the way out to the outside of the track. Down the inside. Oh, that's tricky. He has to concede the position. Oh, but he gets a great drive. This is going to be down the inside. It's Singapore Sling. Still side by side. Amazing amount of respect there. Oh, but Lava drops it at the bridge. Oh, we were about to see that battle continue.
I don't think I touched him.
No, I don't think there was any kind of contact. I think it was just oversteer.
Wow, that was the first half of that was amazing.
That was quite the move. Quinn's up, next driver to pit, does decide to get off his tyres and onto a set of new softs.
Peter is not safe.
Yeah, Peter is going to get chased down by Nadim. But, importantly, Med, now within range of... Oh, I think Lava has... Yeah, he's cooked those tyres and so made another mistake towards the stadium section. But Med is now right on the tail of Explained. He sat there this entire race. As we see, Ferrari has made a mistake somewhere, and at the same time, Nadim! Oh, Nadim!
We both did the same exact mistake in the same time.
Oh no!
Oh, the tires are dead.
So already, Nadim reporting those softs are not very good as Med goes round the outside of Explained! Gets squeezed past the white line. Keeps the inside for the hairpin, but Explained keeps it around the outside and then has the inside for the next corner. As we see Nadim facing the wrong way. So Explained holds on to the position for now as Rob extends his lead to 5 seconds now, 4 laps to go. Closing stages of this Singapore Grand Prix getting very exciting indeed. Med to the outside with the DRS. Can he brake later? Explained holds it down the inside. Oh, but Med's going to now have the inside for the next corner. Oh, but Explained. Oh, I thought Explained had absolutely dived that. But for now, slots in behind Med. Wow. Absolutely crazy stuff going on here. Oh, but Explained unfortunately picks up a 3-second time penalty. So that's probably going to be it for the battle with Med. He can comfortably end up on the podium. He's got plenty of time to jazz as long as he keeps a cool head here. But there's no way he's going to be able to pull a 3-second gap on Med. So best thing to do right now would be to just use Med to pull him along. So now, focus turns to how far ahead can Rob stay. Lava, unfortunately, making a mistake out of the final corner.
Oh, it's me and Lava again. Round 2?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Lava and Nadim. As Nadim absolutely gets a Slippy McGee on. Those tires look absolutely shot. Is Lava gonna have a go? He's close. Oh, but keeps it behind for now.
This battle's not gonna go away. Lava's there.
Yeah, he is hunting Nadim down. Applying the pressure. Gonna get another bite of DRS here. Just looks like he's got way more confidence on his softs. Doesn't quite have the straight line speed. Ah, Nadim with the purple sector 1. And purple sector 2.
What's happened?
Oh, getting the big slidey McGee, and Lava's gonna take advantage of that to get through, but makes a mistake in the final corner!
What?
Oh, we were watching that battle the whole way through, and but Dave makes a mistake in turn 2. But Lava's too far back to take advantage of it, so...
They're overheating too much.
I wonder... Has Nadim left his tyre pressures at max pressure, I wonder?
Oh no!
Yeah!
Oh no!
Rest in rip. But here we go. This is the spicy bit now. Now we're going to see Med versus Rob. Med has chased Rob down. Rob on 6-lap old soft tyres, but you know, they've not really been able to use them. So Rob's going to be... Oh, Med has so much more grip. Med then makes the pass for the lead of the Grand Prix on the final lap.
Nadim versus Lava, round 3.
Oh, jeez, it is round 3. Something major has happened, but we're going to stay with the lead race for now. But it looks like Med has this one pretty much done. No, Nadim! Nadim! On the final lap!
Oh my god.
Oh, that is so unlucky. Nadim will still get points for this race because he has completed 90% of race distance.
Let's go, yay!
But yeah, he will you'll probably drop behind Quenzup, I imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe not because I'm not lapped. Oh, actually, I will be. I will.
Oh. No, because Quenzup is coming up past now, so, yep. You 2 points, that's not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, there you go, down to P9.
Not to worse, I made one mistake that completely ruined my race.
I think you made a few.
I made a few, but one that was key.
Yeah. I think you might have cost Williams just a few front wings in that race.
Yep.
But someone who hasn't set a foot wrong this race, Med, brings it home for the win of the Singapore Grand Prix. Rob comes home in P2. Absolutely beautiful race. Didn't set a foot wrong at all either this race. Just unfortunately those soft tires went off a little bit towards the end. Explained then. Also driving pretty clean too. Held Med back as long as he could, but just could not keep the pace of the Alpine behind. As we see then, Jas, who's going to approach the line for P4 for Red Bull. A pretty good race for Red Bull, taking a good chunk of points today. Semi-Daniel coming home in P5. Just keeping that head down and driving that beautiful McLaren all the way home to P5, doing a very good job indeed. Peter F then finishes P6 for Ferrari.
Wait, who is Lava?
Lava is Med's teammate.
Oh, it's my teammate.
Yeah. So, Lava, unfortunately, taking a result that's probably going to be a little bit disappointing for him today. But yeah, it is what it is. We are going to take a screenshot there and then go to the intermission screen as we go ahead, and we'll drag Med in here. Well done, Med. Absolutely incredible race there. It looked like Rob was going to have that win almost the whole way through. But you know, you had the pace at the end. How do you think it went?
Absolutely. I think it's the most fun race I've had from like ages.
Excellent. Excellent.
The pull away at the beginning, I got 3 or 4 drivers, and then just stayed behind the other. Even if I had a little bit more pace, but in the rain I could done nothing basically.
Yep.
But waited for the end, goes for a medium strategy because I knew that softs in Singapore, it's 4 laps, 5 laps, and then they are dead.
Excellent. So that was a very good...
I went for mediums, and yeah, I get him in the last lap.
That was a very good strategy call there. So very, very well done indeed, and congratulations on the win.
The qualifying was horrible.
Yeah.
I completely missed up the change of tires.
Yeah, that definitely put you on the back foot. But absolutely wonderful comeback. So, you know, absolutely beautiful stuff. Very well done. I hope you enjoy it, mate. We're gonna move on then.
I hope I give you guys some.
Yes, you did indeed. You gave us some absolutely incredible entertainment. So thank you very much for that, Med. Baya then. Hopefully we can have a chat to him, who is Haas team boss. Currently on mute at the moment, but let's just hope he is able to come in. We don't have anyone else online at the moment to be able to interview. Hi, Bias.
Hi.
So, your Haas team came home P3 today. In a very spicy race indeed. Explained, did not put a foot wrong. Absolutely wonderful drive. What's your thoughts?
Yep. He had a great pace and an awesome battle with Matt
at
the end of the race.
Exactly.
And very nice strategy, with the changing of to the wet into the medians. I think it was okay. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. Very, very good stuff indeed. All right. Thank you very much, Bias and Med, for stepping in for interviews. That's going to be it from us then. Hopefully we will bring you another stream here for Tier 1 in 30 minutes' time. I hope to see you there. And